open movers in forest. MOT, please. Bloke looks when it be 50 quid. I said, when was elected? He said, no, 50 quid.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Friday, the 18th of July, 2025. So we're starting with the synoptic as per usual. Lunchtime yesterday, we had a low pressure out in the Atlantic, a warm front across the top of us, and the warm sector due to come through overnight. And if we move that on midnight last night, indeed that warm sector did come through, and by lunchtime today, we should still have a little bit of the warm sector to go, but there's a cold front approaching, and hopefully we should get something out today. I think we're going to maybe have about a 4 or 5 hour window for some decent soaring. We'll run that through midnight tonight and into lunchtime tomorrow. There's a bit of a change in those fronts, and certainly overnight we could have a bit of a sort of thundery area come through Lasham. We're going to be right on the edge of that. It might be worthwhile putting gliders that are parked out into trailers tonight. So the sat pic shows the warm sector weather here with the cold front coming into the southwest UK at the moment. As I say, that's probably going to be with us by about lunchtime or early afternoon. As far as rain's concerned, you can see the rain on that front was quite sparse. It's not a very strong affair at all. And if we look at the rain forecast, run that through hour on hour, you can see a lot of it's fizzling out as the day progresses. But if I keep this going into the evening and overnight, you'll see what I mean about the thundery showers that are coming up from the south. That's going to be well into our area by about maybe 2, 3 in the morning. I'm going to continue through at least until breakfast time tomorrow morning. Yeah, there we go. That's 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Odium TAF is not quite updated yet. Their METAR is 220 degrees 8 knots, greater than 10K visibility, overcast 300 feet, temperature 17, dew point 16, pressure 1014, and I've gone upwinds and sort of off to the southwest a bit, middle wallop. Again, their TAF's not been updated. The METAR is 230 degrees 4 knots, greater than 10K visibility, broken at 400 feet, temperature 17, dew point 16, pressure 1014 hectopascals. Spot winds to the north of us, 2205 knots at 1,000 feet, 21010 at 2,000, 20010, 5,000, and to the south of us, 2805 at 1,000, 2505 at 2,000, and 23010 at 5,000. The wind on the airfield here at Lasham is going to be pretty much down 2-3 all day. We're looking at 5 knots first thing morning. If we go through to about 5 o'clock, it's not changed by more than about 2 knots. The local Met Office forecast for this area is showing southwesterly winds all day, 4, 5, 6 knots throughout the most part of the day, and just increase slowly towards the end of the day. Little chance of rain at all, and there should be some cumulus once the top cover breaks up. GFS temperature-wise, lunchtime today showing about 26 to 28 centigrade with the dew point down. Certainly, we'll run about 8. I would imagine that. So a reasonable split there. I think that 8 might just be a little bit out of context with the rest of what's going on in the country. We'll have to wait and see on that. Current temperatures here at Lasham, if we just update that, we have 16.5 and just over 14. So again, not a very good split at the moment, and we'll need to wait on the sun getting on the ground before we start seeing any changes in that. Camera on the south side, looking west and upwind, showing a lot of layer fried at low level, some sort of strata Q. Just update that. That's the latest at 7:45 this morning. And as I say, we need a lot of sort of break up in that cloud to get the sun on the ground to improve things. Sky Sight's potential flight distance today is it's a little bit better than you would expect looking at the weather out the window right now. And the competitions will be getting a decent task in. They're looking at some sort of a assigned area task today, and that will be announced at briefing this morning. If we have a look at the cross section, then local to Lasham, possibly up to 5 knot thermals in the afternoon. Certainly 3 to 4 knot thermals throughout the best part of the day, with climbs in the region of about 4,000, maybe up to about 5. And the most part of the day with we're looking maybe mid-afternoon up to about 6,000. So just keep an eye on the airspace and make sure you're adhering to your UD warnings if you get to the top of any of those climbs. Top Meteo, they're showing a very similar sort of distance there. And if we have a look at the thermal heights, 9 o'clock in the morning, not too great. It doesn't really get going until about 11, 12 o'clock, and then through until about 3, 4 in the afternoon. But it's going to have a bit of a cut off. There's a bit of sea air coming in towards the south there. No times then. Goodwoods have an air display on. It's 1730 till 1800. Shouldn't really affect us today. 29 is the Lasham comp. We all know about that. And 32 is Ash Ranges. I'm not going any further afield. Because of course it's a pilot's responsibility to look after that. Let's move on then to the local airfield briefing. We'll start with Odium cross section. And a bit low level cloud to begin with, but that should break up by about 10 o'clock local. And then it should improve quite rapidly as the day goes on, with that soaring window being up until about maybe 4 in the afternoon. Cloud of bookings and availability then. There's K1, K21 and booked instructional flights today, a K21 on casual list, 1 K13 on trial license. There's a single seat availability. There's 4 people on the casual list, so we will need some volunteer instructors out there today, please. And of course, the simulator is available as per usual. Just a reminder about the Aboyne Wave expedition. I'm sure you're probably sick to the back teeth of seeing this one every morning, but there's still places on week 2 and week 3. So if you're interested in going, I can have a chat with Barry, Evan, or myself. Or if you want to book, go via the main office and get yourself on the expedition. 2XL movements today, there's nothing to report. And the general situation is we're in the warm sector with an approaching weak cold front. There's a good soaring window which will cut off around about 4 p.m-ish. The club will be launching from runway 27, the grass on the south side, and the comp launching will be off runway 27. Please, when you're going round to the club launch point and go around the outside of the airfield, do not cut across the middle of the airfield or across via the competition launch point. It's busy enough with the competitors there. We don't need club members getting in the way as well. So here's a visual representation of the airfield setup today. Competition grid on the runway. There's a mown strip in the grass to the south of the main runway. Club operations will be to the south of that, left-hand circuits only. And that's pretty much it from me today. I shall see you later on.